Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the absolute best electric vehicle stocks to buy in 2022. Now, 2022 carries so much potential for making money, but you always have to understand risk. Anytime you guys buy into stocks or ETFs, there is risk involved. So make sure you guys understand that and be smart with your investments. Don't go heavily into something that's a higher risk, higher reward play, because at the end of the day, yes, you can make a lot of money, but you also could lose a ton of money. So starting off with the very first one, goes without saying, TSLA. This is Tesla. Tesla is pretty much the front runner of the electric auto space. If you're going to invest in the electric sector, you might as well pick up probably the best company out there right now for it, Tesla. Now, they have a ton of things in the works, like the Cybertrucks and a variety of other things. But Tesla is more than the electric vehicle stock and company. They have, Tesla Solar. They have a variety of other fantastic products that they use, and Tesla gets money from it. They have Tesla Solar, which they install solar panels, Tesla Battery, which you can have pretty much a whole house battery. So if you lose power, you can have that battery power stuff for a couple of days. It's a fantastic product. The company is awesome, and in my opinion, this is going to be an absolute no-brainer stock to at least pick up, hold for the year, and kind of see what happens with it. TSLA. So moving on to stock number 2 is Rivian, ticker symbol RIVN. Rivian is more of a recent IPO. So this is, they just recently allowed the public to actually purchase shares of Rivian. You can see from the IPO, it absolutely exploded up, went up about 75%. Then from there, it just had this slow and steady downward trend ever since. I think a good buy zone would be trying to get it at about $88 to about $95. Right in that range represents a lot of support for this stock. So this one here, I would definitely set some buy zones, but Rivian is another electric auto stock. They have an SUV and a truck. The company is taking over almost like the off-road market niche and camping niche of the electric auto space. Perfect stock, higher risk, higher reward play, but still definitely one to put in your portfolio or your watch list for sure. Stock number 3 is NIO, ticker symbol NIO. This is pretty much the Tesla of China. They've, grown a ton over the past couple of years. And if we actually look at the 3-year chart, you can see the stock was trading for about $1.20. Now it hit highs here at about 66. So you can see the absolute growth in money that has been dumped into these, auto stocks, these electric vehicle stocks. Right now it's trading at about $31. It's heavily on a lot of support right now. This would be a good buy for me. You could hop into this thing at 31, sell it at like 40, 41 bucks. Good risk and reward play right there for a swing trade. Not to mention good strategy for this, dollar cost averaging. Get a good average price for those shares. Good stock here to at least kind of, see what happens with for the next year or so is NIO. The next one here is Lucid, ticker symbol LCID. Lucid here, you can see it had these 2 huge pops where the stock went from $9 all the way up to $64, sold off, established a lot of support near 17, resistance at about 30, really traded there for quite a long time. So we had a lot of news come out. This thing popped back up to some highs here at 64. Slowly has been selling off. I think this one will probably sell off a little bit more down to about $30, $32. Right in that range would represent a lot of good opportunity to buy, because that's that old resistance that would start acting as new support. So this one here is just another fantastic stock, fantastic company, and one that I would recommend putting in a little bit. This one here, I would not go heavily in just because of the higher risk, higher reward play that it offers. But it's still worth, having like 1 or 2% of your portfolio size into something like this. So moving on to the next one, we have GM, General Motors. General Motors has been heavily invested into these electric vehicle stocks. They have the Hummer and a variety of awesome, fantastic products. You can see it has lows here at about $14, highs here at about $65. So you can see right in here, there is a lot of buying pressure that has been, really taking over from this. And from the lows, that gives a return of about 288%. The year-to-date return on this is right at about 40%, which is still outperforming the indexes, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and the S&P 500. One thing that I would recommend doing for this one would be dollar cost averaging, because you can see there is a lot of these dips. These dips represent good opportunities to buy in on somewhat of a discount. So for me, absolute no-brainer. Definitely worth having some in your portfolio. Then the last one here is Ford. Ford, it goes without saying, probably one of the most undervalued electric vehicle stocks right now. They have a ton of things in the works. They have the Ford Lightning. They've been restructuring their balance sheets. Everything about it on the fundamental side is starting to look really, really promising. Not to mention, they did start announcing their dividend, so you can get great growth and you can start compounding your account with dividends and passive income. Ford is a no-brainer. But if you're somebody who finds it very hard to pick and choose all of these stocks, there is an ETF called Driv. This is an autonomous electric vehicle ETF, so it virtually has a whole bunch of holdings in it. Tesla, NIO, Lucid, GM, Ford, all of them in this ETF. So if you find it hard and you just want to invest in the general sector, this would be the ETF for you. It's definitely worth picking up some if you're unsure. But guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. We will see you later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, stay safe. Take care.